Hello everybody, I'm DurchBurch here at Pokemon News, and we're at the official trailer for the NX, which, judging by the title, is officially titled the Nintendo Switch. So from now on, whenever I say NX, I apologize, I mean Switch, and I'll be, over time, trying to, get Switch into the lexicon of my mind, I guess. I like the name, but the trailer is here. It is up and present, and I know you guys want to see it, or at least see me react to it. You guys have probably already seen it because, why get it from a secondary source? If you haven't seen it, thank you for choosing Pokemon News as your first option. I mean, it's really all I can say. So here it is. It's 3 minutes and 37 seconds long, and I'm probably going to be talking for a while after it. So let's begin. Okay. I see Breath of the Wild. That's not a gamepad. I like that little snap noise. Okay. Oh. Detachable controllers indeed. Oh. That's awesome. Oh, okay, so the plus and minus buttons are there. Okay. I'm really liking this. Carts. Carts confirmed. Just plug the cartridge in. Oh, it has a little thing to set down. What's that, Skyrim? What was that? Is that The Witcher? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that's the official controller for the Switch. That looks a lot like Elder Scrolls. Backwards compatibility seems to be a thing. Either that or downloads. So multiplayer is portable, to a degree. Okay. So they're definitely showing off a lot of the different titles on it. Oh, this is the new Mario title that was not running perfectly in September when they were officially going to announce it, or originally going to announce it. I'm curious as to what this new Mario is going to be like, outside of, what we've seen here, like the actual style of everything, like the total gameplay. It's just seeing some minor gameplay isn't going to mean much. Splatoon. Competitive Splatoon market. March 2017, that is the date. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, Bethesda. Bethesda was shown. I thought that looked like an Elder Scrolls title. ZeniMax. I'm not sure what ZeniMax is. I'm gonna look that up. Let's see what they do. ZeniMax. Oh, they also do Elder Scrolls titles and stuff. else is there? Is there like a list of things they've done, or... Okay, so they're just the publisher for those. Okay. Okay. Okay, I get it. Alrighty. So let me just check. I'm guessing those were all Bethesda things that were shown off. Let's see, CD Projekt Red was the developer behind The Witcher. I didn't see ZeniMax involved with them at all. No, okay, so yeah, that was, I guess, a third-person view on Bethesda title, unknown Bethesda title. But yeah, that was definitely. I'm really excited by a lot of what I saw there. You know, it really didn't show us much. It confirmed a lot of things. You know, it confirmed, you know, is it going to be the console portable hybrid? Yes, it is. Is it going to have cartridges? Yes, it is. You know, we saw a little bit of Breath of the Wild in it, and what we saw is not like the best indicator of, you know, the true differences between the NX version and the Wii U version, at least, you know, to your eye. But I'm sure, you know, Digital Foundry is going to try and check it out. I mean, this trailer was not at 60 FPS, so we can't see frame rate differences, we can't see much like that, but it is 1080p, so we're able to find out, you know, is it 1080p? Is it, you know, are they using anti-aliasing? Are they using, you know, all these things that were like missing from the Wii U version? I mean, they did have edge filtering on the Wii U version, apparently, but, like, basically we're gonna find out, like, anastrophic filtering, is that there, you know, anti-aliasing, what is the actual display resolution, and all that. A few of the other major things was, you know, confirmation of portable multiplayer. You can take each controller off and play that way, like they showed off with Mario Kart, and that actually is really smart then to have, you know, one control stick. Like if you look at these, both control sticks are up high, but having one control stick down here, like on this one, having that lower, because I think that's the one that was lower. Let me just find a clip from the trailer so we can get a good view at all of the control things. So yeah, if I took off this side and held it this way, okay, so I think this one is the low one. See, I'm trying to find while paused. Oh, okay, see, so this one's up high, this stick is up high, and this stick's down low. You know, kind of like the GameCube controller. I don't have one with me here, but you know, GameCube controller had the C stick, you know, down low. The reason behind that is if I was to cut this in half, you know, break these off, leaving just the center. I accidentally turned that on because it's synced to my computer. But if I were to break these halves off, I'm going to use the gamepad from now on because it's a better, you know, way to see it. So if I were to break these halves, you know, or break off each half of this controller, you know, I would be able to play this way because the stick is where it usually is, and these would basically take over as A, B, X, and Y, like the D-pad here. And then if I was to hold it this way, you know, either way, my stick is still, you know, lined up. You know, on this, you can see I have now mirrored input buttons, but if the other stick is down here, the input buttons are no longer mirrored. I now have, you know, A, B, X, Y on one side and a stick on the other. I have plus or minus depending on which side I have. The screen is higher quality and really cool. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be more, coming up with the Switch soon or not. There very well may be, like a Switch Direct or something like that, pretty soon. I'm just checking subscriptions, seeing if there's anything else that came up. No. I'm gonna go to Nintendo's website now, just verify, nothing there as well, in regards to the Switch. But, we're not gonna get pricing immediately, but hopefully soon. We got to see the new Mario title. We got to see Elder Scrolls running on a Nintendo console. I think that might be a first. I don't know if any of the old ones might have been on. I don't know if there had been like a special one for the Wii at any point, or if there had been anything on GameCube, because I believe Elder Scrolls was post GameCube era. Actually, no, because the old ones were pretty old. But I think it was before their console era. I think Skyrim might have been the start of console, maybe Morrowind. So, seeing Elder Scrolls, and that Bethesda is now working with Nintendo, something that they had alluded to, is a really cool thing. It's something we haven't seen before, and definitely kind of shows how Nintendo's trying to change their image, because, Bethesda's image is generally a bit more mature than Nintendo's. Nintendo's image is usually like, kids games, easy games, platformers, adventure games, puzzle games. And then Bethesda, is known for adventure games, but more mature adventure games. So it's cool to see that kind of coming in there. There was one of the NBA games. If I had to guess, 2K17, 2K18. Was shown probably 2K17 because it probably doesn't take them too long, because they need to release for the year ahead, and that would be releasing in 2017, and that would be pre-2K18 time period. If that's a launch title, that would be 2K17. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. The Nintendo page is loading empty right now. They are packed, apparently. Guys? Oh, okay, the whole page is, like, blank at the top, and then I scroll down and it's like, watch the movie, see the new gaming system, the Nintendo Switch. Okay, yeah, so they showed the game card, and I'm actually going to bring this stuff back into view. I just wanted to verify that it was. That's why it suddenly flicked to viewing OBS. Because my screen is 4:3, you guys are viewing 16:9 at the center of my screen, which is, YouTube. But yeah, you can see, I think this should be in view. You guys can see the top row here is the Nintendo Switch with the Nintendo Switch dock. You can see the TV, how it's showing the dock appears to be wireless, so the HDMI dongle might be confirmed that way. Joy controller L and Joy-Con, so they're calling the joystick controllers Joy-Cons, which is a nice quick name. You guys can't see that fully yet, because I just kind of noticed that now, and I'm gonna go through now in a bit more order. Okay, so we can see the Switch and Switch dock. We can see the new Mario title. The one side shows the portable gameplay of Breath of the Wild on the Switch. You can see the game card, which, as I'm going to bring more into view for you guys. So the game card is very much reminiscent of the original DS. I don't think I have original DS carts near me right now, because they are all in my backpack on the other side of the room. But yeah, that's definitely a really interesting thing. You can see the NBA game being played in the center of the 4 people from the thing, but here's where the Joy-Con comes in. So there's Joy-Con L, Joy-Con R. You can see that when held, the button layout is the same. You have the stick on the left, buttons on the right. So no matter how you play, that's going to happen. It has a split D-pad because, if you had a non-split D-pad, using the Joy-Cons would be, annoying for somebody. because, you know, it wouldn't feel the same. So somebody might have a preference for Joy-Con L or Joy-Con R, and they want it to be as even of an experience as possible. You can see that there's footage of it being used portably. It has a car adapter thing where you put that onto the back of the headrest, like the metal spoke, and it sticks out. You can play on the go in the back of the car. Something very similar to what me, Chris, and Jacob have done after parties. At times we would, or after the first party at least, because when Dakota was in there, it was just harder to fit 4 people there. It was hard enough fitting 3. But we would put it in between the front seats, like kind of wedged in there, and then we would play using normal controllers, any games that were playable that way. So the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is the official name for the more traditional looking the controllers. I have a cursor I can be pointing this out to you with. I think it should be visible on this screen. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, you can see its layout is the same as the Joy-Cons, but with a non-split D-pad, for logical reasons. Looks pretty neat. Doesn't look as comfortable, or at least as sleek, as, you know, the Wii U Pro controller. It's very sleek, but that's not really a problem, necessarily. You can see that there's like the little like kickstand for it. Here is Joy-Con grip, which is, you know, basically you put both Joy-Cons on there and you can play with that using the Joy-Con controllers basically as a normal controller. So like the Pro controller, but not. You know, this is the default Nintendo Switch controller that you would get. You might get a Pro controller with it, I don't know. But you can see Splatoon and Breath of the Wild there. And some of the partners: 505 Games, Activision, Arc System, Atlas, Bandai Namco. Bandai, yeah, I think. No, Bandai, yeah. Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Capcom. There might be more here, because it doesn't look like it finished loading all of those. It's going to reload the page, and hopefully that'll work, because I'm guessing that their servers are packed right now, so things don't want to load well. But regardless, it's really exciting. I'm really happy with everything I saw. You know, what are you guys thinking? That's what's more important, because I'm one person. You guys are more than one person. You know, there's a community within you guys that is more important than just my opinion. So what are you guys thinking? What are your thoughts on the Joy-Cons? What are your thoughts on the Switch as a whole? What are your thoughts on, you know, Bethesda developing for it and things like that? Just what are your thoughts on the official trailer for the Switch? That's the real question. I think that's everything I can really do right now, because this is still loading. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching, Ling. You know, I'm excited, as you can tell. I'm not going to be coming down off this high for a while. So yeah, thank you so much. Well, I guess I hope you loved this. There's nothing else to say. Bye, everybody. See ya.
If you liked this video and would like to see more, please subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Google+, where we post behind-the-scenes things, funny pictures, and more. We hope to see you there.